Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm on vacation for this week, and where I be, as you can see from the background, I'm at a cemetery. No, not visiting a relative. I'm actually visiting the grave of a famous person. Uh, as you may or may not know, there's lots of videos out there about people visiting famous graves. The one I watch most of the time is Memory Lane with Steve. He's always visiting those really big famous people buried in California and all that. And it kind of piqued my interest a little bit. You know, I'll be honest with you, being out here at a cemetery, it's kind of morbid, you know, not to visit somebody that, you know, I know personally. But because of my friend Brad Knox, about a year or two ago, I made a mention about Roddy from The Price is Right. And he actually sent me a link showing that Roddy is actually buried here in Fort Worth at Greenwood Memorial Cemetery. So this is where I am, and I walked probably about a good 25 minutes. I mean, they give you the exact plot numbers and the section, but you still gotta walk to find this thing. Anyway, Roddy, the longtime announcer on The Price is Right, not the original announcer that I grew up watching. It was a guy named John, but he passed away, and Roddy took his place. And Roddy from the get-go was awesome. I mean, he got a great voice. He was always enthusiastic, and I'm sure, like the rest of us, he had his days where he just probably didn't feel it, but you couldn't tell. I mean, that dude was just very excited. He made watching The Price is Right fun. I mean, Bob Barker's awesome. The models were awesome, but Roddy added a big time thing to it too, with his "come on down." You know, the way he did his voice and everything is awesome. And of course, the crazy suits. Roddy wore crazy suits, and it was a trip just to watch him do that. And yeah, I was a kid watching Price is Right, and that's one of the things I loved about it, Mr. Roddy. So anybody wants to visit the grave, I mean, Greenwood, you just come in right off the road where the Brahms is at. You'll see the flower shop mausoleum. This section is called Peace, and after walking numerous gravestones, because he's got a flat gravestone, I found this one. And I know, you don't have to tell me. It reads backwards. I know this. But it's Roddy. Just a big stone that shows you where the entire family is buried. And then you walk over here a little ways, and there is Roddy's grave stone right there. And I know it's backwards. Let me see what I can do. That's my ugly face, but I got my mask covered, so you don't have to see it. I'm just gonna take a separate photo where I can put it, you know, where I'm taking pictures, because right now I obviously got it on selfie, so it's gonna just look backwards. But it actually says world's greatest announcer, The Price is Right, Roddy, September 28, 1937, October 27, 2003, and it says right here, "Come on down." So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this video off and just take a photo. I'll post it up on my Facebook and everything like that, but that's pretty cool. The Price is Right.